Hello, Pisces. This is Lynn from DevineCentral. I am here with your April 2023 tarot reading. We are going to pull one card in various aspects of your life and try to get a little guidance from Spirit and the cards as to what direction to take you this month. I'm going to be using the Star Tarot. It's a beautiful deck, a little hard to shuffle. Takes a lot longer because it's so oversized, so thick, so coated. So I've done that already. Let me switch cameras and let's just get going on your reading, okay? All right, we have work. We have finances. Well, that looks good. Okay, we have personal relationship or love life, friends, family, and social life. And gosh, then we have the personal development or personal growth. We're going to end with asking Spirit for a little bit of guidance for the month ahead at the end of the reading from the bottom of the deck. So let's go ahead and get started. Judgment for work. Some issue that you thought was put to bed is going to come back to bite you. Now, it's obviously you thought it might have been solved, but it wasn't. And so something, some way is going to come back. This time around, it's time that you kind of have a come to Jesus meeting about it. I think that maybe you thought you just kept quiet last time and you didn't really participate in the resolution. And maybe that was the reason, is because you didn't. But for whatever reason, this time around, I don't think it's going to go away until you stand your ground and put your foot down and say, we need to resolve this. So you need to be part of the solution and not part of the problem. And laying back and not doing or saying anything about it is a big part of the problem. Okay? All right. So watch for that this month and just be prepared. Be prepared to stand your ground. You can do that. All right. So for your finances, we have the Nine of Pentacles. For once, we get a decent card, in the finance department. What I like about this card is this is a person who is comfortable in their own skin. They're comfortable with their station in life. They're comfortable with their bank balance. They're comfortable with their life. And, it's a great place to be. And to be comfortable with your finances is really a blessing. It truly is. But you need to not stop there. You need to not just sit back on your laurels and you need to keep growing and keep moving forward, and you need to continue to live within your means, but you need to be happy with where you are. Until we are happy with what we have, we can't possibly grow it, right? So, or we can't possibly ever get up to being comfortable. So I think it's real important to just be really happy and appreciative of where you are and grateful of what the universe has put on your plate. So as far as your personal life goes, not so lucky. We have some challenges or some conflicts here with the Five of Pentacles. And typically when we see the snow, because it snows so rarely somewhere all, 24/7, 365, we know that this is probably just a temporary situation, or at least we hope it is. But we need to be open to saying we have a problem. We need to be able to admit that we have the problem. We need to be able to ask for help with this problem, either with our spouse, if this is typically a problem in a relationship. But you need to decide whether or not this is a short-term problem and whether or not you want to fix it, versus whether or not this is something that's just going to totally drain you financially and spiritually, and it's just not going to be worth keeping. It's never going to make you happy. So it's time to come to terms with this right now, nip it in the bud, because relationships can be salvaged. And I always like to go for the positive, but it's something that this is not something that's going to go away on its own. It's something you're going to have to take action on. So you are going to be forced into action this month in a lot of different areas. So friends, family, social, we have the Seven of Swords, typically known as the theft card. Here I am seeing you standing all by yourself. And oftentimes we don't share what's going on in our personal lives. It spills, our relationships spill over into our friends and family and our social life. And we don't want to admit our failures. We don't want to admit that we're having problems. So we just don't talk to people. And you're robbing yourself of some wonderful support that you have from people. And you should not do that. You should let them be there and let them help you. Finally, we have the Five of Swords. another not great card in your personal development, your personal growth. But doesn't it stand to reason that if you're having conflicts and problems in your relationship that's actually, falling into your personal life or your friends and your family situation, it would stand to reason that you'd have a bad attitude about it, right? Well, you can look at yourself as a failure, or you can pick yourself up and look at everything's going to the heart. It's the heart of the matter. And you need to stand up and say, I need help with this. If you want to be a winner or a loser, you're going to have to decide. Win the relationship, win back your self-esteem, win back your confidence, and work to get rid of, because we're going to always have conflicts, right? We're always going to have them. It's how you sit in them. It's if you stay in them. Last word from Spirit, we have the Knight of Cups. And I'll tell you, it's about action. Knights are about taking action. So it looks to me like you're going to have to take some action here this month to resolve some of the issues. And maybe you're going to see this bright ball of sunlight at the end of the month when if you can work through some of these problems. The Knight of Cups is a wonderful metaphor for emotional support system. And you have one. Start turning to your family, rely on that system, and let them help you get through it. And maybe turn to some professional help, or Uncle Harry, or your mom or somebody, but try to get a handle on some of the things going on. It seems to me at least you don't have trouble in your finances for this month. But everything else, everything we need the bad times in order to know if we're going to have the good times. I wish I could give you positive readings all the time. All I can tell you is you're not going to worry about money, and you are definitely going to have an emotional support system if you let them in. And this is just a matter of coming up with some solutions, things that you can live with. So, my Pisces friends, I wish you a really good and calm and refreshing April. And I'm hoping that all your problems will be resolved, and we'll see you in May. Please subscribe and like this video if you feel that it deserves it. Thank you. See you later. Bye.